Yo, what's happening, man? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Hey, we pushed the button. We pushed the button. I see you, Russell Morrison. How many countdowns you gonna do? Man, I was getting myself ready behind the scenes, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting myself ready, man. What's happening? Our money is in the building. What's our money says he's ready to bang our money. Tonight, I came to bang. What's up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Winston says, yo, did it come through? Yeah, we good, Winston. I fixed that problem we was having, so we should be good to go, man. Appreciate the help on that as well. Russell say Terry is the GOAT. Hey, man, he coming damn close, man. I like what Fontenot doing. I like what Fontenot is doing. I came to bang. Let's go. David Starks is in the building. What's happening with you, David? What's going on? Somebody said go get him tight. Hey, man, I gotta get him, man. And you know what? Y'all, let me tell you, man. Let me tell you, I'm gonna be honest moment. Summer is over. You know what I'm saying? The summer is over, the fall is here. So, you know what I'm saying? I told myself at the end of summer, you know what? Hey, man, get back into your healthy habits. You know what I'm saying? Start back, working out, put the ball down, put the liquor down, pick up the water, you know what I'm saying? And that way your birthday run around, slim down a little bit. That way when spring, summertime come, you slim down a little bit. But you know what, tonight, I had to bring out the bottle, man. Let's go. Let's go. Who drinking? Who's sipping with your boy tonight? Let's go. We gonna be on one tonight, y'all. We gonna be on one tonight, y'all. What's happening? What's going on? Norman is in the building. What's going on? Yeah, y'all. We are charging $6.99 for this live stream. By the way, hit up our money. Hit them up on this cash app, and we gonna be all good to the go. Yeah. So Mr. Terry's in the. Hey, man. Fontenot is the GOAT. Fontenot is. Let's go, man. Like, hey, Calvin Rolling Stone Ridley, sir, your services are no longer needed in Atlanta. Bye, homie. You didn't want to be here anyway, and we finally got you out the building. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to send that car service to you to get you to Hartsfield. Get you the fuck up out of here, man. You don't want to be here. We don't want you here, man. It's just that damn simple. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple, man. You don't want to be here. He didn't have to be here. Christian Graham is in the building. Christian said, I came to bang. We banging tonight, Christian. We are straight banging tonight, Christian. Let's go, man. Let's go. Cheers, y'all. Cheers to new beginnings with people who want to be on this team. And Calvin Rolling Stone Ridley showed us he did not want to be on this team, and we got his ass to fuck up out of Dodge. You know what I'm saying? We got him to fuck up out of Dodge. Now, let me make a few disclaimers before I get started, before I really go in. Everything I'm saying, this is football talk, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that this is football talk. I don't have nothing personal against that young man. You know what I'm saying? I wish him all the best, with the second chapter of his NFL career. For more reasons than one, I hope he does succeed in Jacksonville, just because I want to see the brothers succeed. And for two, it does help out my Atlanta Falcons. So, y'all, this is all football talk. Ain't nothing about this personal. Ain't nothing about this personal. Personally, I have nothing against Calvin Ridley, but this is all business. It's not personal. You know what I'm saying? It's all business. It's not personal. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna get on here and talk a little shit also. So the shit I talk, tonight ain't none of that person either. Got love for everybody in our fan base, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how it go. We like family. But I'm gonna get on here and pop my shit a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because for one, we've been telling a lot of y'all what was gonna happen, and it happened. Now I'm gonna be honest. I did not expect this shit to happen today. But they pushed the button on his ass. He didn't want to be here. Getting the hell on out of here, man. And for the life of me, as I've already talked about, I just couldn't understand other people's reluctancy to not push this man on out the door. He did not want to be here. Got new administration, new coach, new general manager. They trying to build something. Where have we always bitched, whined, and moaned about as fans? We need a new culture. So when you bring two new people in here and they try to build a new culture, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna get rid of the bad apples in the bunch. Calvin Ridley was a fucking bad apple. He was a bad apple. He didn't want to be here. You don't want to be here, we're gonna make sure you get out of here. Just as simple as that. Just as simple as that. Rest in peace, Takeoff. Also, you know what I'm saying? My condolences go out to his family, his friends. Just a sad situation, man. You know, I hate just having to keep waking up to news like that. You know what I'm saying? One of my homeboys, I found out this morning. I got up like most of us do, look at my phone, and that was a message in there saying Takeoff had passed away. So rest in peace to Takeoff. He was a Falcons fan, Georgia Bulldogs fan, and y'all know we salute our fallen Falcons. So prayers going out to his family once again. Amanda says, don't bring your stupid ass back. Took this motherfucker 6 years to get a 4-year degree going to school for a time. Our money came to bang. He didn't want to be here, man. And like, man, so many people in our Falcons group, in this fan base, they want to hold on to this motherfucker, and I don't know why. Why? Oh, well, you know Calvin can do this. Man, fuck Calvin, y'all. For real, fuck Calvin. He didn't want to be here. We didn't want him here. Calvin Ridley. I'm riding with Demir Bird. I'm riding with Zacchaeus, Kyle Pitts, and the Champagne Poppy Drake London. Cats who on the field every day, who coming to work, who's showing up, and who have showed us they want to play for this team. If you don't want to play, get the hell on, man. And Hodge, my apologies. Simple as that. That Calvin Ridley, when Julio left, that joker turned to a fucking sucker MC, dog. A straight sucker MC. And he further proved today he was a sucker MC after Julio left. Because the sucker MC today, when he said his goodbye to Atlanta and all that shit, all that funny baloney shit he did on his Instagram. You know what I'm saying? He made sure to put pictures of Julio up there, like, yeah, this my boy. You know what I'm saying? Man, fuck Calvin, bro. His beta male ass, fuck Calvin, bro. For real, I'm glad he gone. I'm glad that joker gone, dog. And all that fugazi stuff he was doing, bro. It's like we've talked about this plenty of times, man. Plenty of times. This dude want to use mental health because he don't want to play for the team no more. And I'm gonna tell y'all like this: since he gone, somebody had told me the mental health. Like when it first happened, I had jumped down in front of it because I was around with Calvin. I liked the Calvin, man. Shit, I was a huge fan of Calvin Ridley when he first got here. That boy got out here and he started playing, catching touchdowns. I'm like, oh shit, let's go. Boy, we got us one. Let's go, Red. And when the mental health stuff happened, a lot of fans were saying, hey, man, it's bullshit. And I started going to war with them fans. I'm like, the fuck you mean the bullshit? The man going through something, Who are you to judge, dog? You know what I'm saying? Who are you to tell us or tell him what he ain't going through? You know, fuck you. I came to bang. So that's where I was at with it. I was around with Calvin. And then all the funny baloney stuff started happening. He's supposed to come back one game and then he feel like he figured he can't play 90 minutes before the game. After the game plan been put into play. You leave your comrades out there to go to war by themselves. Cause he got mental health problems. Okay. But yeah, somebody had already told me, like, hey, bro, Somebody had put a bird in my ear. Somebody who kind of tied in. Hey, dog, that mental health stuff ain't real, bro. He just don't want to play for y'all no more. Oh no, he don't want to play for us no more. That's the bird had. That's what the the bird had whispered in my ear. I'm like, for real, bro? You sure? Yeah, dog. That's the word around the campfire, bro. Like he's just using this to get out of Atlanta, cause he don't never plan on playing another down for the Falcons. He don't want to be there, bro. So this is where getting out. I'm like, nah, that can't be true. I'm telling you, dog. He don't want to be there, bro. Watch how I play out. I promise you. He ain't gonna play for y'all no more. So I'm hearing this, right? And at that point, I don't know what to think. But then I started watching how this sucker MC started moving after that. You know? And like I say, when he was supposed to come back, he waited 90 minutes for the game and then didn't even get on the field. Just left his teammates out to dry. You know what I'm saying? Say what you want to about Matt Ryan, but he left Matt Ryan out there to dry. Left Jake Matthews out there to dry. Left Deion Jones out there to dry. Left even Todd Gurley out there to dry. You know, just a bunch of fugazi shit. And as I pointed out plenty of times, I really was done with this bomb. And I'm saying from a football perspective, y'all. I ain't got nothing personally against this guy. I'm just talking football shit. I'm just popping my shit. But I was really done with this bomb when he got on Twitter doing that bullshit, bro. That was the end of the road for me, like Boys to Men say. That was it. I'm done with you, cuz. I done washed my hands with you, homeboy. Get the fuck on. You don't want to be here. It's obvious. You telling us publicly you don't want to be here. Get the fuck on, bro. We was Falcons before you. We're gonna be Falcons after you. Get the fuck on, cuz. Cause that's some real foo-foo little boy games you playing on your Twitter, dog. I didn't like that. That pissed me off. So at that point going forward, I was like, oh no. Homie was telling the truth. He don't really want to be here, bro. He don't want to be here. And coincidentally, he ended up going back to his home state because, as y'all know, he got on Twitter talking about he wanted to go back to his home state, and that's exactly where we sent his ass to Jacksonville. So I'm sure he was happy about that. I'm sure he was elated about that. He didn't want to be in Atlanta. We don't want you no homeboy. Go back where you from. We straight. We good, bro. We good. You know, we gonna keep the shit rolling without you. So when I saw him playing them games on that Twitter, that was it for me. I stopped being a fan of his, and that was it. That was it. I had to turn my nose up at him, and that was the straight end of the road for me. Cause that's you. You're not even with the team no more, dog. You could have played them games you could have played them games way differently. But you sit here playing these little boy games on your Twitter, dog. Oh, I want to play here. I want to play here. I want to play here. That's why I call him Calvin Rolling Stone Ridley, because he want to play everywhere but Atlanta. Rolling Stone. That's why I call him Rolling Stone Ridley, because he want to be everywhere but Atlanta, Georgia. And then I just couldn't fathom, like, our other Falcons brothers and sisters who was around with this dude, bro. I couldn't understand it. You're like, man, how many times this boy got to slap us in our face, tell us fuck y'all before y'all understand he didn't want to be here. Y'all know how we are. We the Falcons, bro. Like I said before, one for all for one. Atlanta versus the world. You know, we done faced plenty of turmoil way before you got here, Calvin. Hell, we survived 28-3. You ain't shit to us at the end of the day, bro. Like, ain't nothing with you, Calvin, that you can do that we ain't faced already as Falcons fans, bro. For real. You just a piece of grain of salt at the beach, dog. You know what I'm saying? You just a crushed Coke can in the landfill, bro. You know what I'm saying? You just a penny in a pile of 1,000,000 coins. Grand scheme of things, you ain't shit, bro. I came to bang. Calvin is gone. Finally, get his ass up out here. Clean that locker up tomorrow. Hartsfield. So I couldn't get it from our other Falcons and brothers and sisters. Like, why y'all around with this dude, man? Like, why are y'all around with this dude? Well, we get Calvin back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, Calvin been replaced. When Drake London got drafted, that was his replacement. Ain't no coming back, Holmes. That wasn't no coming back, Holmes. If you didn't know it before, when number 8 pick, Atlanta Falcons have selected Drake London out of USC. That should have told you right there what the deal was. He ain't coming back. He got replaced. Ain't no coming back. Ain't no what if we had Calvin in the office. No, bro. That's the kind of cat you don't need in your locker room. You don't want in your locker room. Unreliable, untrustworthy, stupid decisions. Just thinking about himself. The whole leave of absence, thinking about himself. If you don't want to be here, bro, hey man, just finish the season, dog, and talk to your agent in the off season, bro. Leave professionally. Don't sit here and play with us. Talk to your agent. Hey man, you on the contract, bro. They cutting you a nice check. You still young. Go out here and ball out and get your trade value up, bro. That's what your agent for. But he want to play these little boy games with us. He want to play these little boy games, just like Facebook users say, when he say he's stepping away from the game. Like, man, come on, cuz. Come on. Stepping away from the game. And then this dude had the audacity to break pretty much the most cardinal sin in professional sports. The 3 big sports: basketball, football, baseball. You idiot. You out here betting on games. That show how much he cared, bro. That show how much he cared about this team. Calvin didn't give a fuck about the Falcons, man. I don't care about that shit he wrote today. Well, thank you, Atlanta, for the opportunity and Arthur Blank and the great fans. Man, get the fuck on, bro. You wouldn't think about the fans when you sit out here playing with us. I want to hear that shit. Go on somewhere, Holmes. Go on somewhere with that. Boy, thinking about himself. He wasn't thinking about the fans. He wasn't thinking about his teammates, the organization. Sitting out here on leave and you sitting on here betting on games. You done broke the most cardinal sin. And people wanted their dude back. And I'm telling y'all know. We've been verbally going at it. Oh, y'all gonna be looking crazy when Calvin come back. Y'all gonna be like, man, get the fuck on. The Falcons were ready to get rid of that dude. Falcons had been washed their hands at Rolling Stone Ridley, bro. They been done with him. You could tell last year when they used to ask Arthur Smith about the dude. Arthur Smith didn't even like to talk about the dude. Y'all know how Arthur Smith get when you done piss him off with a question. He don't do good at hiding his emotions. They used to ask about Calvin Ridley. Hey, well, Arthur Smith, Calvin Ridley hasn't been here for 3 games. What's going on? I hadn't heard from fucking Ridley. You know what I'm saying? I added the fucking in there. But that's the demeanor he used to have. I hadn't heard from fucking Ridley. All his people. I don't know what the fuck going on with him. And that's how Arthur Smith used to be. Tell me I'm lying. I ain't heard shit from Calvin Ridley. Have you talked to him? Have you heard from him? So I could tell Arthur Smith didn't want to deal with this kid. This kid, emphasis on the word kid, because he act like a kid during this whole process. Sucker fucking MC, I came to bang. He act like a little bitty kid. Artie Smith don't want to deal with that. You know Terry Funk, no, he all cool, suave, reserved. He ain't gonna say he ain't gonna get too much out of character. But he's sitting back in the cut like, oh, that's what you doing? That's how you playing us? I just get this job my first year. This how you gonna try to handle me? You know how hard it was for me to get this job and be in this position? That's how you gonna handle me? Okay. I got something for you. Just hold on. Don't worry, just hold on. I got something for you. So I knew the Falcons didn't want to deal with this clown. I knew it. I could read between the lines, y'all. That's why I used to come in here and pop this shit and talk this shit about Calvin Ridley. I could read between the lines. The Falcons didn't want nothing to do with this dude, bro. They was done with him. When he showed his card and he made it known that he didn't want to be here, they were like, well, fuck you then. You ain't got to be here, homeboy. Trust me, we will find another wide receiver to replace you. And drafting Drake London was them telling us, them telling Calvin, and them telling the whole world, hey, he has been replaced. He will not be in Atlanta playing football again. You could take that to the bank, Jack. Just like when they called Matt Ryan name in 2008, Michael Vick, you have been replaced, Holmes. You have been replaced. We have replaced you and we have moved on. So they got rid of him, man. And I just didn't understand the support the guy got, man. I'm like, bro, this ain't how we roll as Falcon fan. Like, somebody tell us they don't want to be here. Like, shit, bye. See ya. Shit, we good, cuz. Like, you ain't got to be here, man. You ain't got to be here, bro. Oh, man, when Calvin come back and when Calvin get back and this man telling y'all he don't want to be here. And I'm saying, like, I remember I had went one time and looked at Calvin Instagram. Like, let me see what Calvin really up to. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have shit to do. So let me go see what Calvin really up to, right? When I looked at his Instagram, notice this motherfucker done took all his Falcon shit down, right? And Calvin used to have Falcons pictures up there, bro. He done went and watched his whole Instagram from Falcons pictures. He even took Atlanta Falcons wide receiver out of his bio. So then he let us know, well, y'all ain't shit. Hey, I'm still one man. I ain't fucking with y'all. Y'all ain't fucking with me. It's just a formality at this point. And people still around for their cat, man. And if anybody noticed, Calvin Ridley wouldn't fall in none of the new Falcons in that just got drafted. Drake London, Algier, AK-47, Troy Anderson. He wasn't fucking with us. But fan, oh boy, wait, we get Calvin back, boy. I can't wait. We gonna get Calvin back, boy. We gonna show y'all. Watch what Calvin do. Boy, he ain't gonna be but 11 million. Man, fuck that, bro. He ain't worth it, man. Let that man go on where he want to go. He don't want to be here. We cool without him. Simple as that. It's just that simple, man. We building something new here, a new culture. So all y'all players who had got used to being coddled by Dimitrov and Dan Quinn, no, there's a new sheriff in town. Terry ain't playing that shit. Arthur ain't playing that shit. And that's the culture you need. We used to always say, well, shit, well, Belichick would just get rid of you. Shit, that's what fighting noise Arthur Smith and they're gonna start doing. Like, you don't want to be here, you ain't performing, we're gonna get you the fuck up out of here. Just that simple. We not finna sit here and baby you, Calvin Ridley. We ain't gonna sit here and baby you. You ain't never caught a pass in a playoff game in your life. What will you look like babying you? You ain't put no banners up in the bins. You ain't put no banners up in the dome. You didn't have damn near 200 yards to the NFC Championship like your big homie Julio did. At the very minimum, at least the bullshit Julio pulled on us. Goddamn Julio gave us some goddamn memorable times when the shit mattered. I came to bang. I remember seeing Julio being the best player on the field in 2 NFC Championship games. I remember January 2013 being at the Georgia Dome, seeing that they could not fuck with Julio. I remember being at that same dome again in January 2017 against the Packers, and I saw they couldn't fuck with Julio. So when Julio pulled the shit he pulled, you know what? He had at least some equity with the team. He had gave us some memorable moments in big situations. Calvin Ridley, you ain't gave us shit, bro. Who are you to pull that kind of rank on us? Shit. So that's why I like the last 8 or 9 months. I've been like, man, fuck Calvin, man. Stand no damn Calvin Ridley. Stop talking about that dude, bro. He ain't gonna play for us no more. And a lot of us tried to tell y'all, man, the man ain't finna. Bro, let me tell you, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all know how much I love this team, just like y'all do. But I'm gonna give y'all a keep it real moment. If the Falcons would have brought that clown Ridley back to the team, I would have looked at him funny. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't saying I would have not. I ain't not saying I would have stopped being a Falcons fan or none of that. I still would have been in here every day, but I would have looked at him funny. I would have looked at him real funny. I would have said, you know what? My franchise weak. We still weak. We ain't got no backbone. You know, we ain't got real big balls. You know, we still weak as fuck. We weak. You know, we let that dude pull all that fun and baloney shit, all them foo-foo games, all that little boy shit, and we brought him back. We still weak. We got a long way to go. Fontenot and R. Smith, y'all ain't who I thought y'all were, bro. Because a real deal franchise, when to let that man pull all that shit and then welcome him back into training camp, into the practice facility and let him play another game. So I would have looked at the Falcons funny. I'm not lying to y'all. I'd look down the funny like, oh, bro, god damn, dog. Man, boy, my team weak as hell, bro. But thankfully, the Falcons showed they got a backbone. They showed like shit. Holmes don't want to be here. Well, Holmes can get the hell on. Holmes don't want to be here. Holmes can get the hell on. All these little bit of boy games he playing with us, no, cuz that ain't gonna work. That is not gonna work. And I just could never understand the people who want to bring this dude back. The last time we seen Calvin on the field, he looked like mid. Dude dropping balls, running backwards, playing soft, playing like a sucker, playing like a chump, like he pounded about something, he upset about something. Something like that's what y'all want to bring back. Somebody like what? That's what y'all when 2020 man Calvin Ridley was playing like he was just the softest man on the world. That man was catching the ball and running backwards to avoid contact. I know he had his little bad stuff going on, but shit, was he shaving points against us? Like, what the hell was going on with you, bro? This the man y'all want to bring back? Man, people acting like Calvin Ridley had a Randy Moss, Jerry Rice, Michael Irvin, Larry Fitzgerald, Julio Jones, Michael Harrison type of season or something. Last time we seen him, that man looked like a punk the last time he was on the field. I came to bang. That joker was looking like a chump, man. And I'm like, this what y'all want to bring back to the locker room? When Julio left, he quit on us, bro. When Julio got traded, he quit. He went strong enough mentally to get himself together and say, you know what? I'm about to step into the number 11 shoes. I'm about to pick up the pieces that Julio done left, and I'm about to make these people in Atlanta forget about Jet Jones. I'm about to set a standard in Atlanta. He didn't have big enough balls to do that. Beta male. I came to bang. And people wanted to bring that chump sucker MC back to our team for fucking what? So he can find a fourth way to fuck us over. So he can find another way to mess us up as a franchise. Man, get this dude out of Atlanta, man. Think he could just play with us any kind of way? Cause we ain't got the most winningest history in the world when it comes to winning. No, dog. You know what I'm saying? We still ride for our team, bro. Us day one fans, bro. We still got a lot of pride about our team. Shit, you ain't just finna do us like any kind of way, bro. Like you run the city or something, homeboy. Who you think you is? Shit, you and your one all pro appearance, bro. You ain't gave us enough, Holmes. You ain't gave us enough. You ain't gave us enough, home. So I didn't understand the people, man. That's why I used to go back and forth with them all the time, man. I'm like, bro, what did y'all talking about, man? I can understand you liking the dude, you being a fan of him. I was a fan of him too, but dog, this dude don't want to be here, bro. Like what are we doing? This ain't the Falcon way. When people show us they don't want to be here, man, we be ready to get them out of here. This ain't the Falcon. This ain't the Dirty Bird way that I grew up on. If you don't want to be here, fuck you. It just be just that simple, dog. We'll find somebody else to sign them to a multi-million-dollar contract, and they'll come here and show us they want to be down, they want to ride with us and whatever. But you don't want to be here. You don't want to be a part of the family. You don't want to be a part of the flock. What we look like chasing you around. I'm not going to chase somebody around that don't want to be here, that don't want to be around me. Get the hell on. Just that simple. I came to bang. Get this man up out of Atlanta, bro. Only come back to party. Only come back to party, Calvin. You done showed us your true colors. Talking about keep Calvin Ridley for fucking what? So he can find another way to fuck over us? In the whole trade stipulation, even Jacksonville was smart enough to say, hey, y'all only gonna get a 6th-round pick unless this and this and this. Now, if Calvin act right and he grow up, and he play enough, okay, then we'll turn it to a 2nd-rounder. I give Jacksonville props for that. They put some stipulations in the trade because they know, like, man, this dude been doing some real fugazi foo-foo shit on y'all Atlanta. What kind of guy this is? What kind of dude this is? We know he got some potential in him. We seen that, 2018, 2019, 2020, but I don't know, bro. When Julio left, he just turned to a sucker MC, bro. He just turned to a real live jive turkey. Like they used to say in the 70s, he just turned to a jive turkey, man. Turned to a real live jive turkey. Start playing these punk ass games with my team. I did not like it. I didn't like you disrespecting my team nor my fan base. Get the hell on, bro. You don't need to be in this locker room with us. Bye, Holmes. Bring Calvin back. What receiver you gonna find like Calvin for $11 million? Any of them, damn it. Give me Zacchaeus. Every time I see that boy, he coming out there to damn play. Playing with heart, playing with passion, like he want to be here. Give me goddamn Bird. Give me Drake London. Drake catch the ball, and unlike Calvin, old soft ass, Drake delivering punishment. He ain't turning around, running backward, scared as hell. Like, bro, where you going? The touchdown, turn around, Calvin. You're going the wrong way, cuz. Turn around. Where you going? Ain't never seen no professional athletes catch the ball and go the other way. Like, cuz, what are you doing? That's some real rec center shit. And that's who y'all want to bring back in 2023 to play for our team? What the fuck going on? I came to Bang. Talk to me. What was these people thinking? I didn't understand it, man. That ain't the Falcon way. That ain't the Dirty Bird way, man. Please tell me. I never understood why they still want to bring this dude back. The man did not want to be here. Told us plenty of times he didn't want to be here. Brian Cornelius says, facts, he can keep his lame ass where he at. 285 pass, revolt. Exactly. Revolt. Atlanta pass, revolt. Turn that shit in downtown before you leave, cuz. No longer welcome. Maybe in 5-10 years, we'll feel a little differently. We don't want a Super Bowl. We done got over. Oh, yeah, Calvin, you cool now. Yeah. But right now, we ain't fucking with you, dog. We ain't fucking with you like that. Because you weren't fucking with us. Just that simple, man. Just that simple. And I'm talking about, like, people's really going to bat for this dude. I'm like, dog, y'all ain't been keeping up with this man been doing? This man don't want to be here, man. This guy do not want to be here. Why y'all capping for this guy? Y'all capping for this dude. I can understand back like early 90s when people don't want prime time to leave. Okay, that's different. Now that prime. That's different. Prime was a dog day one. I could even understand the Michael Vick stuff. Hey, that Mike Vick, bro. The Vick experience. Vick was Atlanta. We didn't want to see Vick leave. He just left because of unusual circumstances. It ain't like Vick quit on us. Vick loved Atlanta. We love Vick. Shit, Vick was the king of Atlanta, bro. You know, Vick just made a bad decision, but it ain't like he turned his back on the family. But Calvin turned his back on the family. Calvin told us to kiss his ass. Fuck y'all. I'm like, y'all want to bring this cat back? Like, what? What are we doing? Like, what is y'all thought process going on right now, man? I couldn't get it, y'all. I couldn't get it. J-Dub in the building. What's going on, J-Dub? Just said, I ain't the best with emotions, but his face when he got drafted in 2018 didn't necessarily show I want to be here type of energy. You're absolutely correct. Y'all go back and watch that draft. Calvin really wasn't smiling when his name got called for the Falcons. He wasn't smiling. Go back and watch that draft. J-Dub make a very, very key point. But when Julio was here, you know, and if we still on some fuck Julio shit as a fan base, cool. We still on some fuck Julio shit. I'm good with that. You know, because Julio did a little stuff too, but like I say, Julio got way more equity than this Rolling Stone Ridley do. But when Julio was here, he made life a lot easier for Cal. Julio used to take 2 and 3 men with him, so yeah, it was easy for you to have 8 receptions, 103 yards, 1 touchdown, 10 catches, 70 yards, 2 touchdowns. Because Julio got everybody on him. So he made life easier for you. But you know what? When Julio left here, and you saw they started rolling the double teams to you, and they started scheming for you, oh, I can't handle all that. I ain't here for that, bro. I'm just here to dress nice and look good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get dirty and shit. That's Julio trying to sit there and run over DBs and shit. I'm like, no, bro, you ain't gonna be tackling me like that, cuz I'm gonna run backwards on your ass. But that's what people wanted to bring back, y'all. I could never understand it. Even right now that he gone, I didn't never understand the psychology of wanting to bring this dude back into the locker room. Why when you take a bad apple out that ain't spoiled the bunch, you throw the bad apple away. You don't take the bad apple out the bunch and put the bad apple right back in the bunch to mess up the rest of the apples. Why you want to bring that type of that type of guy back into your locker room. I didn't understand it, man. Still don't understand it today. Shout out to Terry Fontenot on the Atlanta Falcons. I knew they were gonna bring that clown back. I knew it. That's why I was talking the shit loud that I was talking. I knew they were gonna bring that clown back. Nah, I knew they were gonna bring it back. Let me pull up me another glass, because for me, this is a celebration. This is a celebration. Get this clown up out of Atlanta, man. Let me pull up real quick. Get this dude up out the city, man. Get him out. Get him out, bro. You want to go back home to Florida? Well, we granted you your wish. We granted you your wish. What's up, Davis? Is that number one pressure is a motherfucker? It was, bro. Old little dude can't handle it, man. He Miller 42, he didn't have it, man. He didn't have it. Didn't have it at all. Let's see, Brian says Julio did some lame shit too, but Julio brought his ass to work even though he wanted out. He stayed with the team. Right? Julio pulled his lame shit in the offseason. You know what I'm saying? You make a good point. Julio obviously reached a point in time where he wanted to get out too. And you know what? Like I said, man, I give Julio respect because Julio gave us memories, no matter how we feel about him, that we gonna remember for a lifetime. Like I said, I'm gonna remember Julio in them NFC Championship games. I remember him line up Green Bay ass for like 300 receiving yards. I remember that. I seen Julio in 2013, bro. I seen that catch he made against the Jets with a broke foot. You think Calvin weak ass really would have did some shit like that on a broke foot? His old punk ass. Calvin Ridley ain't gonna do that. I came to bang. Calvin Ridley ain't gonna do nothing like that on a broke foot, bro. So I seen the Jet put it all on the line for the team. I seen it. And after 10 years of Julio wanted out, man, you know what? I didn't like how he went about it, but I could respect it, bro. Yeah, but we about to rebuild Julio. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got but 2 or 3 years left. So if you want a ring chase, okay, I get it, cuz. I get it. I understand it. But Calvin, you ain't did nothing, bro. You ain't did, bro. You not even on Matt Ryan till. To be honest with you. You ain't even on the Iceman till. You know? Even though Matt's skills had diminished, Matt still would bring his ass to work and try. He be at practice every day. He ain't turned into no little diva and start playing these little boy games with us. Shit. Like who are you after 3 or 4 years to act like you just the motherfucking man? Oh, I'm the motherfucking man. Y'all need to worry about. I ain't gonna even play for y'all no more. Who the fuck are you, cuz? Bro, shit, I'm playing my Falcon like that, dog. I take that shit personal. I take that shit personal. I take it personal. Shit. I just didn't like it, man. Like, like, bro, man, I love the team, bro. That's why I be going like I go. I love this team. Hey, they ain't honestly, bro. I want them to win a Super Bowl one day, but if they don't, I'm gonna always be here. I'm gonna always be a fan. Point blank, period. I ain't going nowhere. Me and the Falcons to the end of the day. So, and y'all know it, like I know it. Everybody ain't die hard like we are, and I'm not mad at the people who not die hards. You got a lot of casuals out there, but as far as die hards, bro, man, we be taking that shit personal, man. We be taking it personal. I don't even really like when people be dissing the Falcons. I like that get under my skin. When people out in public, they be talking shit. You know how people talk shit about the Falcons. They get under my skin. I don't like that. So when you got a player playing these games with us, oh man, I take that real personal. Like, bro, who are you, dog? Who are you? You ain't no Matt Ryan tier. You ain't no Julio tier. You ain't no Mike Vick tier. You ain't no Dion tier. You ain't no Todd McClure's tier. You ain't no Matt Bryant's tier. Who the fuck are you? You 4th, 5th, 6th tier, dog. You ain't earned that much equity when you could just act like that and treat us like that and be like that and talk like that and do these little bitty games like that. Who the fuck? I came to bang. Fuck Ridley, bro. That's what I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with it, man. Fuck Calvin, man. Let me read some comments. What's going on, y'all? Facebook user said, I ain't even mad at Julio. At least he did help us get us to a Super Bowl appearance and put work in the field when he was healthy. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I didn't really like how Julio left here. I didn't like some of the things that he did before he left. But I'm like you, man. Like I can't be too mad at him, man, because man, I don't watch damn near every snap Julio took as a Falcon. And Julio used to leave it all on the field, man. There was never once a time me watching Julio. I'm like, man, Julio playing scared, man. Julio running backwards, man. Julio won't block, man. Julio ain't the team player, man. He used to do the stuff with this contract. I get it. I get it. I really ain't never gonna get too mad at nobody for being a businessman, you know. But Julio used to leave it on the field. Even the Super Bowl catch, man, it was like Julio Julio knew he needed a play to be made, and he made a play. But unfortunately for us, we still lost the game. So I got Julio, Matt. They on a different tier than Calvin is. And yeah, I was ready for Matt to go, but still, like shit, Matt gave us some great years too. Matt did some great things for the franchise, did some great things for the city. I can't, I appreciate Matt Ryan for that. But Calvin, you're not that, home. You're not in the penthouse of Falcons royalty, bro. You ain't that. You down there with Devontae and people like that, bro. You ain't that. You ain't way up high like that, Holmes. Not at all. David said this dude seemed like he was getting hurt every other play when he got tackled. Yeah. Anybody remember that during the first? He was soft, man. Dude was soft. We and going back to Julio, we talk about Julio injuries, but you know what? Julio would bring his hobbling ass out there and catch an 18-yard deep route. Hobbling. Hobbling. Julio had heart. Yeah, he used to get banged up. He used to get hurt. You used to see him hobbling around. He didn't practice, but he had heart. Same with my boy Roddy White. They had to push Roddy out of here. You'd have never seen Roddy going on like Calvin Ridley punk ass on the field. Please. You'd never seen that from Hot Rod. Roddy would have never, bro. And in fact, if Roddy was on this team with Calvin doing all that bullshit, I think Roddy would have probably Draymond Green Calvin ass one day at practice, to be real with you, bro. Cause like shit, Roddy like us, Roddy ain't finna let you disrespect Atlanta, bro. We done seen plenty of times on that field. Roddy done jack some cats up on some what's happening. Calvin didn't have that Falcon blood in him, man. He didn't get indoctrinated right. He didn't have that real Falcon blood. Like I say, he was just out there trying to dress good and look pretty and all that pretty boy type shit, man. Like we want some football players home. You gonna do that you go on Jacksonville and do that shit, or the Dolphins, go play for the Chargers and goddamn body. We want some football players here, cuz. Lisa, what's going on? How you doing tonight? Lisa says, I'm glad that Fontenot and Smith are making moves to build their team. Good for them. I am as well. I definitely am as well. And I'm so glad about this move tonight, Lisa. I'm glad we got Rolling Stone Ridley out of the building. I'm glad we got him out of the building. Let him go play them games down in Jacksonville Hill. We done seen enough of that here in Atlanta. Robert Harlan said, every time Tyler said I'm here to bang Henderson shot. I came to bang, Robbie. I didn't like it, man. I felt some kind of way. I mean, like, I'm for real. I felt some kind of way. Like, bro, who are you? Calvin, who are you? Who are you? And then, like, I post about it today when they cut him like on my regular Facebook, and I know that's John Harris, so let me stop saying Robbie. But John, I posted like today on my regular Facebook page, like, get this bomb out of Atlanta. All the non-Falcons fans, they gotta always chime in like they know every goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all don't root for this team. You know, y'all ain't had to face the embarrassments and the heartbreaks and the heartaches of this team. You don't know the ins and outs of this team, so you don't really know what's going on. I call him a bum because he act like a bum. If you don't want to be here, bye. It's just that simple, man. It's just that simple. And to think that the Falcons gonna bring this man back after he quit on the team, quit playing for a year, do the stuff he did on his Twitter. Y'all think the Falcons didn't see that stuff, man? Y'all think a team worth like $3.2 billion don't see every single thing go on with their players? There are people, the Falcons and every other team in the NFL, they employ people to keep tabs on their players. Watch everything they post on social media. Watch everything they do. Pretty much a private investigator. So you think the Falcons didn't see that shit? You think a meeting went called about that? You really think the Falcons didn't see that? Like, oh, that's what we're doing? That's what we're doing. So you know, he played them games on his Twitter. You know, wash all his stuff off his Instagram. Don't follow none of the new drafted players. You think the Falcons don't see all this stuff? And I knew the Falcons were done with him because the Falcons, like, one thing about the Falcons, if you follow them on Instagram, the Falcons, they constantly like and they support the players on Instagram, but they stopped fucking with Calvin Ridley on Instagram. They don't like, they been stopped liking his pictures. I knew they were done with him. They been stopped liking Calvin pictures. They been stopped fucking with Calvin. This shit was just a formality, bro. Terry Fontenot was just working on phone for the right deal. Like, this dude ain't finna play on this team long here. So Fontenot was just working the phone for the right deal. I been knew the Falcons were done with this clown. Get this man up out of here. Oh, who is this guy, man? Like, bro, you not Falcons top royalty, man. Like, get the hell out of here. Go on somewhere. And that's what he is, Rolling Stone Ridley, Lisa, because the man wanting to play for everybody but Atlanta. He just had teams that he was picking and picking and picking and picking and picking and picking, but he didn't want to be here. So he's a Rolling Stone everywhere but home, and that's what he wanted to be. Calvin Rolling Stone Ridley. Said Calvin suffered from tiny heart syndrome. Tin Man. Ain't that the Tin Man who didn't have a heart? Wasn't that the Tin Man who didn't have a heart? Thanks we used to them late, but we knew this was coming when he started running backwards after the catch. Yeah, we talked about that earlier, man. It's like, bro, like, and this the dude that people wanted to bring back. This the dude that people want, and they used to get in our group and talk all that shit. Yeah, bro, y'all act like y'all the GM, like whatever y'all say go. Man, watch when Calvin come back, y'all gonna be looking crazy. Psych, psych. Shit, y'all should have knew that man was coming back, man. I don't know what people were thinking, man. I don't know what people was thinking, bro. If you could see that divorce was headed to its final stages between these two parties, I don't know what to tell you, man. Falcons been stopped fucking with Calvin Ridley, man. They been stopped. When the last time you heard Terry Fontenot say something about Calvin Ridley? Think now, for real. Y'all tell me, when was the last time Terry Fontenot spoke on Calvin Ridley? Think about it. Even when the gambling stuff broke, Fontenot didn't really have nothing to say about that dude. Because Fontenot knew in the back of his mouth, shit, this dude gonna get traded. Sooner we find a trade partner. His ass is gone. His ass is out of here. Finito, bye, finish, sayonara, we'll holla, peace, out of 5,000. See you later, talk to you later. Be good, hold it down, we out. Fontenot knew he wasn't coming back. Terry knew he wasn't coming back. When last time you seen Terry Fontenot say something about Ridley? Please. Anthony, what's up, Holmes? Said I got love for Julio, but I don't like how he tried to break the bank on his way out and then try to double up on a re-up as soon as he was traded to Tennessee. I can respect that, and I can definitely understand where you coming from on that also. Um, and I really don't have any rebuttal as far as that go, because I can really understand from anybody's perspective as a fan, having a problem with Julio wanting to get a new deal just 2 years into his new deal. So I can definitely respect and understand that. And in hindsight, the Falcons probably should have just traded Julio around 2018 when he first originally asked to be traded. You know, but the thing about Julio, even with that being said, he kept it under wraps for at least 2 or 3 years before he really was vocal about it. He still came to work. He didn't quit on the team. He still played hard. He still gave us his all. Pretty much Julio gave we got everything out of Julio, man. He didn't leave nothing for no other team. He went to Tennessee, couldn't stay on the field. He went to Tampa, he can't stay on the field. So we got everything out of the Jet, man. So I'm gonna still always give him some respect for that part of it also. Robson, we still don't know who was on the phone with Shannon. Oh, that was Julio, bro. That was definitely Julio Jones on that telephone. Talked to Letbetter, and Letbetter was saying that was Julio too. So I'm pretty sure that was Letbetter on that, John. J Dub, what's happening? Right, because I was like, why the hell is he back pedal instead of making comeback? He's soft, man. Soft, soft, soft on the field, soft off the field, bro. That's Calvin Ridley. That's who he was. I don't know why our fans wanted him back, man. I just didn't understand it. What's throwing in the building? What's up with you, bro? So I was talking to somebody earlier, and he thought we should have got a first for him. I said, for what? He haven't did shit, and he got off the field. It's just better to get something than nothing. He was like, yeah, ain't nobody. Yeah, we're nobody gonna give us no first for him at all. For one, he got all this baggage coming off of suspension for betting, the whole mental health thing. And then, like we talked about the other day, man, like Calvin really is knocking on 30 years old when he come back. So ain't nobody gonna give you no first round pick for him. It could turn into a second for us if he does play well. Like I say, y'all, this ain't none of this stuff personal. This is just football shit I'm talking. Ain't none of this personal. I wish Calvin the best. So if he does come out here and ball out and look like the Calvin of 2020, that pick will turn to a second round pick for us. You know what I'm saying? So really, I really like how Terry structured the trade. Because if Calvin really fell off the cliff, okay, he fell off the cliff, and that means you're not wasting $11 million for somebody who ain't mentally in the game anymore or physically in the game anymore. But if Calvin comes back and he looks like the Calvin of 2018, 2019, 2020, then that turns into a second round pick for us. So either way it goes, it's a win for the Falcons. And then now we got $11 million more to spend in free agency. So I'm loving this, man. Like, Fontenot, shouts out to you, bro. Big shouts out to Terry Fontenot, man. I'm loving this. If he does come out and ball out, turns back into a Pro Bowl receiver, turns back into an All-Pro receiver, we got a second round pick so we can continue building this team with guys who want to be here. Not Rolling Stone Ridley. JD, what's going on with you, bro? Says new coach in this bitch. Do your thills of fun. No, that's what I'm at with it, man. Terry ain't playing that. Terry's not playing with these guys, man. Especially these Dan Quinn guys that they didn't draft, that they didn't get a chance to scout and interview and ask questions before the draft. He ain't playing with these dudes. Deion Jones gone. They done pretty much cleaned the slate with everybody but Grady and Jake Matthews, bro. In order to reestablish yourself, build a new culture, you got to break it down. You got to destroy it. Then you rebuild it. That's how you do it, and that's what they're doing, man. They're not holding on to these players who want to be babied and be coddled and want to be Falcons for life, all that stuff like that. Man, they're not having that. They're not having that at all. Brian says Calvin damn sure wasn't making that Super Bowl case. Nah, he ain't. He ain't had a heart in him, man. He didn't have it in him. Facebook, you said Ryder was a damn wrestling champion. Ryder had that dog in him and he get in your face. Yeah, that's one thing I love about Roddy White, man. Like Roddy had that dog in him and like Roddy was a real Falcon. Roddy understood what it meant to be a Falcon. He Roddy was like our spokesperson, especially when it came to New Orleans, you know. Roddy would get out there and talk that shit to New Orleans fans and New Orleans players. And that's why Roddy is so loved in his fan base, man. You know, Roddy was our dude. You know, Ryder was a real Falcon, a true Falcon. Ryder would have never allowed himself to go out like a chump, like Ridley did. Ryder would have never, bro. Ryder White would have never allowed himself to go out like a chump, running backwards, quitting on a team, playing these games on social media. Ryder would have never. David said what they thought this new regime was going to deal with his shit. Exactly, man. Like, bro, it's like this. Even at our jobs, man, it's like at the jobs that we work, we all know there's certain stuff that you can do and get away with it with a slap on the wrist. And we all know that at our job, there's some stuff you just can't do. That'll get you out, that'll get you fired. They'll find somebody to replace you. Calvin Ridley was doing stuff that the job just wasn't gonna put up with. That's not saying that at our jobs we can do something we know we ain't supposed to do and lose our job and not go get another job. But there's certain stuff that you do with a certain company, whether that company is the Falcons or the company we work for or whoever, you're not gonna get that job back, man. And Calvin just had crossed that line. Like there was no turning back with the Falcons. Like there was no turning back. Like you've done too much, bro. You know, we've lost total. We have lost all confidence in you as a player, somebody that we can trust. So our best bet is to get off you. And I guess they made a point to do it this year because again he turns I think 28 in like 2 months, so they know he's getting older. The older he gets, the less valuable he is on the trade market. So that's what it was. It's the same stuff that happens at our job. I know there's some stuff at my job that I can do. Yeah, man, I can come in late. You know, I ain't got to call my supervisor, my manager. I can come in 15, 20 minutes late. Okay, they're not finna fire me for that. But you know, there's some stuff that I know, like, man, if I do that, they're gonna get rid of my goddamn man. They're gonna find somebody to replace me. I'm gonna have to find another job doing the same thing with a different company. That's what Calvin was at with the Falcons. Like, man, they're not finna put up with that, bro. Once that gambling stuff, I'm like, man, they're not finna bring you back on the team and bring you back in the locker room and stuff like that. It's not gonna happen. Winston said this move was great for the culture. It shows anyone that's not going to be here to fight in the trenches or think they're better going to get gone. No free checks. Yes, sir. Yeah, and I love it too, bro. Definitely love it. Facebook users and they rolled his ass out of here. Hartsfield. Sent his ass straight to Hartsfield, man. Straight to Hartsfield. Get by home. Like, bro, we ain't got time for that, man. We do not have time for them games, bro. Them little boy games that you playing, Calvin, we don't have the time for at all. Crystal in the building. How you doing tonight? Crystal says really might have been mad because his house got broken into and he was already mad. He was suspended. Yeah, now you make a good point there, and I'm real sorry that happened to him. Only details I know about that are what has been reported in the media. So I'm sorry that happened to him. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know people who've experienced that. You know, close to me, and that's not a good feeling. That's a real bad feeling. So, um, that was real messed up. But the I guess the silver lining in that situation is the people that were responsible for it, or at least behind it, you know, they did get caught. You know, I ain't got no love for nobody that steal, especially breaking in people's houses, man. That's a line to me as a person you just don't cross. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, you want to lie to me? Okay, cool. All right, you know, ain't nobody perfect. But when you start like stealing from people, breaking into people's houses where they lay their heads, like you just a different type of human, in my opinion. Crystal Lawson, I knew really wasn't ever going to play for Falcons again, and I've been waiting. We've been waiting together, Crystal. And cheers to you. Like I said, I had to pull out my bourbon tonight, and take me a few drinks. Celebration for me. Cheers to anybody out there with me. Yeah, I don't think that was going to happen either, Lisa, at all. John says at least really not going to Philly. He wanted to go to Philly. Then John. He also wanted to go to back to Miami. He wanted to go to Miami. He ended up in Florida, so he got a little bit of his wish. You know what I mean? He just don't want to be in Atlanta, man. And John, like, man, and John, man, we done talked for hours about this team. And I, John, he just got under my skin, John. I mean, that dude really got under my skin. How he allowed the situation to play itself out. Like 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 John, if he would have like went on his leave of absence and never came back, and then get caught with the gambling stuff, and then do the stuff on social media, then wipe his Instagram of all his Falcon stuff, and would have asked for his walking papers at the end of the season, I could have respected that John a whole lot more, man. I really could have. I wouldn't like because then I really wouldn't have been sure whether the mental health stuff was true or not. I would have had some doubts, but I could have at least for face value tried to give him the benefit of the doubt. But everything that happened in between that, man, I just he built up a huge distaste for me for Calvin Ridley, John. So I have to bang on him, John. I have to straight bang on him, man. Like didn't like it, man. Too disrespectful with the stuff he was doing. Did not like it at all, at all. Krista says, "Well, what you think that T-shirt on the sideline going to mean?" Find no shit that shit. Hey, Krista, now that was funny. That was funny because Cordero, and what she's talking about, y'all, if y'all don't know, Cordero Patterson wore a free Calvin Ridley T-shirt on the sideline this past Sunday on our game. He wore that on the sideline, and 48 48 hours later, his ass got traded. And you know what's funny about that, Crystal? Somebody was messing with Patterson about that also on his Twitter, and Patterson responded to it. Let me see if I can find that, man. That shit was funny, and he responded to it also. That stuff was funny. Y'all probably can't see that, but if you go to I ain't gonna try to show it, but if you go to Patterson Twitter, what did they say? It says somebody responded. Patterson said they freed him, bro. Sorry, that's what you asked for. Laughing out loud, and Patterson responded, laughing my ass off. You right. So yeah, Terry Fontenot definitely freed Calvin Ridley. So he's not free, to go and have his shenanigans down there with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Um, David starts at 79, 79 for 12 the last 3 years of Dan Quinn. Why would our new front office want to play with any of the players Quinn drafted? Exactly. They want to create their own legacy in Atlanta, man. They don't want none of these guys. Like I said, we talked about Julio, he gone, Deion Jones, he gone, Calvin Ridley, he gone. So they really cleaned the slate, man. Got a lot of these guys out of here, man. Marlon Davidson, all these dudes, they really got them out of here. Again, all these guys out here quick, fast, in a hurry. Like you say, why you want to play with all them damaged goods and guys who was given years to do something and they couldn't get it done? And I'm cool with it, man. I'm very, very cool with it. My guy Joy Tribble is in the building. What's up with you, Joy? Says even though they wasn't here long, Ridley's not even on Tony G and Michael Turner level. I agree with you on that too. I agree with you on that too. Good point, Joy. Good point. Ryan is walking the building. What's happening with you, Ryan? Says Andre Rison called out Ridley on IG storyline and said he wasn't built for being a Falcon. I didn't see that, But see, Bad Moon just like me, man. Bad Moon really didn't have it in it, bro. It went in his bloodline, man. Bro, this Falcon stuff ain't for everybody, man. You shout out to all the Falcon fans. Salute, man. Cause y'all know we just a different breed, bro. We ain't no bandwagoners. We ain't no hot for the moment fans. People be trying to give us slack and give us strife. Or y'all just bandwagons. How can you be a bandwagon as a Falcon fan, bro? We don't have no Super Bowl. Like a lot of these people, like who from here, from Georgia, or whatever, from Atlanta, whatever, or anywhere in Georgia, like who don't root for the Falcons, but they like Patriots fans. Like y'all just bandwagoners, bro. Like you went built for it tough to be a Falcons fan and go through these bad years and go through these down years. So you went and jumped on like the Patriots bandwagon. And that's cool. Do what you want to do, but we just built different as Falcons fans, bro. We built for it tough. We just got a different DNA in us, bro. We built different. So if you don't want to be down with the squad, peace. We get it. We get it. And that goes for Calvin Ridley and then everybody else, who from Georgia and they just love dissing the Falcons. And I'm telling y'all, man, I know so many people, bro, from Georgia, from Atlanta, from Macon, who don't do nothing but talk shit on the Falcons, man. But they don't root for the Falcons. But only thing they talk about is the Falcons. And I be trying to like look. I know y'all really want to root for the home team, but you ain't built sturdy enough to deal with all the down years. So you go root for somebody else and you just talk shit on the people who stayed down with the home team. Like, man, y'all kind of really look silly, man. And I know they be fugazi fans, bro. Cause listen, some of these people who from Georgia, born, raised, bred, ain't never left the state line, right? You did what I'm saying, Ryan? Who ain't never left the state line of Georgia, who ain't never went across the Florida border, the Tennessee border, the Alabama border, the South Carolina border. Them fans who root for somebody else like Cowboys, the Patriots, they be beefing with Falcons fans. And I be like, y'all, if you're a Cowboy fan, why are you beefing with a Falcon fan? We're not y'all rivals. We're not even in the same division. If you're a Patriots fan, why are you talking shit at Falcons fans? We're not even in the same conference. You need to find you some Jets fans to beef with. Why y'all like you talking all this shit at Falcons fans because we stayed down with the home team where we from, but y'all want to beef with us. We ain't worrying about the Cowboys like that. We ain't worrying about the Patriots like that. But y'all always have us in y'all mouth. Them fans are the. I'm not gonna even get on them people, bro. They not even worth our time, man. Not even worth our time. Facebook said Grady Jarrett's the only player from the Dan Quinn regime that shows he really wants to be here. Yeah, him and Jake Matthews. Jake Matthews still here. Jake Matthews is definitely still here. But that dude Calvin Ridley, bro, get him out of here, dog. Send him somewhere. Send him somewhere and just don't never bring him back. I ain't no love for that dude as far as football goes. I came to bang Buck Ridley. That's what I'm at with it, man. He want to disrespect our team, disrespect us as fans, and think we're gonna run behind him and kiss his ass and beg him to come back. Man, gone somewhere with that, bro. Gone somewhere with that, man. Eric, what's up with you, bro? So, do you think really will make a difference, Jacksonville, being that we are a better team? Jacksonville has really been struggling for quite some time. It's possible he will. I'm not gonna sit here in front and play like when he was on his game that he wasn't a potentially great player, very good player, had one great season, so he could, man. You got Trevor Lawrence down there, and I'm sure that's the main reason that they got him to give Trevor some more weapons. So he could play some good football for them. It just Mentally, is he gonna be there? That's the thing with Calvin. Mentally, is he gonna be there? Is he gonna get down there and quit on them like he quit on us? So that's the question with Calvin. Mentally, is he gonna be there? Is he gonna be in tune with the team? That remains to be seen. You know what I'm saying? That remains to be seen. Facebook user, that's how I feel for Georgia folks screaming roll tide. Yeah, that's a lot of them too, man. That's a lot of them too. Man, I know somebody. I ain't gonna say what their relationship is to me because there's a lot of people in this group that know me. But this Joker is a Patriots fan and a Alabama fan, but they from Georgia. And I'm like, bro, come on, man. I grew up with you, cuz. Like, you ain't room for them team 15, 20 years ago. Man, stop, bro. Stop it, man. Stop it. But some people, it just ain't in them, bro. Some people just can't take the bad years with teams. They just got to get on a winner, and just ride the bandwagon, man. So I guess more power to them, but I'm around with my Falcons, bro. I've been a Falcons fan like literally all my life, man. I ain't never rooted for no other team but the Falcons. I grew up as a little bit of kid, room for this team, watching them play. Red helmets, red jerseys. Like my mama, she's a Falcons fan. My pops, he's a Falcons fan. So they raised me to be a Falcons fan. So, it is what it is as far as that goes. Robert or John says, no, them Cowboys and Patriots fans love to rub it in our faces about how they beat us in the Super Bowl trophy count compared to us. But see, it's different though, John. Like for real true Patriots fans. I'm not saying any people who just jumped in the bandwagon in the 2000s or the real Cowboys fans. Like these, John, like you from Atlanta. Like these Georgia-born Patriots fans and Georgia-born Cowboys fans, but they want to beef with Atlanta. Like on my Facebook page, like most of the people who be disagreeing with the shit I say, like regarding the Falcons, like they be from Georgia, but they root for other teams. I mean, like, why are you worrying about what the Falcons are doing? Your team is the Cowboys. You should be worrying about what Eagles fans are talking about, or Redskins fans are talking about. You know what I'm saying? Why are the Giants fans like? Why are you always in Falcons business? You know, like if you a Clouded fan, just say that. If you just want to say, well, Tyler, bro, more power to you, Tyler, but I couldn't stay locked down with them Falcons because they lost too much, so I had to get with me a team who win. But I'm still a Clouded Falcons fan. That's why I'm talking about them. And I always debating with you about them. I can respect that. You being honest. Okay, cool. You wanted to root for a winner. You enjoy sports more, room for winners. Okay, I get it. I can understand that, but don't be trying to act like you diehard Cowboy Nation, Steeler Nation, Patriot Nation. And man, when we were 14, 15, 16, 17 years old, you weren't room for them teams. You know what I'm saying? You weren't room for them teams. When we used to go to lunch in 10th and 11th, 12th grade, that was not your team. Like so. But social media, a lot of people to change their past. That's one thing about social media. They allow you to change your past. So I guess that's just a new world we got to deal with. Mark Brown says, bro, I know a dude from Macon I grew up with who was a Chicago Cubs fan. I'm like, bro, you from Southside Macon. You know what? Now, the Cubs, I don't look at the Cubs like I would look at like a Yankees fan. Because the Cubs was kind of like the Falcons. They had been sorry for a long time. They hadn't won a championship. But I get what you're saying. From my perspective, I'm talking about people who just shit like on the Falcons, but they root for teams who got like 4 and 5 and 6 Super Bowls. And I always bring it back to the Patriots fans because Them fans just came out of nowhere when Tom Brady won like his third or fourth ring. They just came out of nowhere. Like, bro, y'all, I know y'all are not real live Patriots fans. Like, bro, I grew up with you, bro. We're like, dog, we used to play football in the street. We used to play basketball at 12, 13 years old. How all of a sudden you die hard Patriots, bro? Like, I know you. How all of a sudden you a die hard Patriots fan? Like, come on. Like, who you think you fooling, bro? Oh yeah, Patriots Nation, do your job. Hey, God, man, go on somewhere. And then, like, even if you're not a Falcons fans in your heart, I don't understand like the people who from Georgia. And if you truly not a Falcons fan, because I'm not saying that you must root for the Falcons if you're from Georgia. I'm never gonna pull nobody card on that. I'm never gonna pull nobody card on that. I'm not saying you got to root for the Falcons if you're not from Georgia, but I don't understand people who truly not a Falcons fans that are from Georgia. Why do you shit on the home team? I don't that part just baffles me. Like, bro, you from Georgia. You was born here, you was raised here, you was bred here. Like, why? Even if you root for, let me just think of a team, Packers. Even if you grew up a Packers fan, you grew up liking Reggie White and Brett Favre, okay, cool. I can dig it. I'm cool with it. But why when you want your home state, your home team to be good? We're not even in y'all way. Different divisions and all that stuff. Why go out your way to shit on the Falcons? That's your home team. And you still live in Georgia. Don't you know if the Falcons win a Super Bowl, even though you don't root for the team, you benefit from it? Just like when the Braves win a World Series, you may not be a Braves fan, but you benefit from what the Braves did winning a World Series, what that did for the economy in Georgia. When the Bulldogs won the national championship, what that did for the economy in Georgia. Why root against your home team? Your loved ones are Falcons fans. Your lifelong friends are. Why shit on the home team? I don't get that. I don't get that. You should be shitting on the Saints if you're from Georgia. If you're a Packers fan or Cowboys fan or Eagles fan, you should still shit on the Saints. That's our true nemesis. That's our enemy. Like, why shit on the home team? People like that, man, you gotta watch people like that. Those are the ones you really gotta watch. I'm telling you. Telling you. Crystal says, really gonna be same as Julio, not much to be expected. They getting that money before they out the league, so it's not like we lost anything. The tide rolled and UJ come out strong. Yeah, we finally got that national championship last year also, man, and I loved it too. I loved it. We finally got that monkey off our back as far as Alabama goes. Y'all, I'm about to drop a link to the Atlanta Bird Gang YouTube channel. Y'all do your boy a big favor and just subscribe to that channel for me, man. It helps the channel out a lot. And this has been fun banging on Calvin Ridley tonight, man, but it's getting close to 12 o'clock. So I think I'm going to get ready to get out of here. Winston Thornton says, I've been a Falcons fan since I was old enough to choose a team. My pops doesn't even like football. I chose the Falcons because of the Dirty Bird, and we had a black running back, Jamal Anderson. Yeah, that Dirty Bird did a lot for us, man. That was during the Super Bowl run era. You know, the Dirty Bird Falcons, man. We still go by that. Like I said the other time, like the new slogan line is like "Rise Up," but like all of us old heads, you know, we Dirty Bird for life. Facebook user, I definitely got some folks from my hometown and from Macon that's Alabama and Patriots fan. Yeah, man, it's like, bro, them fans are so fugazi, man. They so like Strap say, them some sellouts, man, some straight sellouts. John says the fans I know every time we're about to play either of them, they mouth open up, and these are old folk that remember the blackouts. I remember the blackouts too, man, and that's what I'm saying, John. Like John, like us being lifelong Falcons fan, like we done dealt with so much, man. There was a time like you'd have to listen to Falcons games on the radio because they not gonna show it on the TV because it's a blackout. I don't think the NFL do the blackout thing anymore though because of all the TV deals and the money that they make now. I think they did away with that. I don't think they do the blackout anymore, John, do they? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's now gone. But yeah, man, like me growing up in the 80s, man, I remember you couldn't always watch the Falcons on TV. You better get by that radio, boy, and play like the TV on the song. Like they'll black that game out on you if you don't sell enough tickets, man. For real, for real. Lisa says the worst is that we as Falcons fans can't even rep our team in peace in our own city. Thank you, Lisa. That's what I'm talking about, Lisa. Like your home is your sanctuary. You know, it'd be different if you out and you done flew to Philly or you done flew to Washington or you done went to Florida, you done went to Texas, but you in your own city. You can't rep your hometown. You repping home. Wow. I'm sorry, Lisa. Lisa says the worst part is that we as Falcons fans can't even rep our team in peace in our own city. I literally be close to cussing folks out when they ask me why I'm wearing Falcons. Lisa, you feel my pain. Man, I wear my Falcons gear all the time. I go to the grocery store. Why you got that hat on? Why you wearing that hat? You know the Falcons, sorry. Cause this I'm in Georgia. Duh. This is the team that represents the state. I'm a fan of the team that represents the state. Why you ask me stupid questions? You know, that's what I be like. I be copping attitudes with people sometimes. Sometimes it don't work. It don't bother me. But sometimes the people approach me the wrong way. I be like, "Cause I'm from Georgia." Like, duh. Who do you root for? Where you from? Well, you know, I'm from here, but I don't vote the Falcons. What you mean you don't vote the Falcons? Well, I just don't vote the Falcons. What do you mean you just don't vote the Falcons? What have the Falcons done to you? Well, they just saw it. Okay, so and what? You from here, right? You know, you from here, right? And it's just like, I don't know, man. It's just weird. It's just real weird. Real weird. But hey, y'all, man, this has been fun. It's been real. We had it coming bang on Calvin Ridley tonight. Finally got him out of here, man. And I could not be happier about it, man. You didn't want to be here. We got you out of here. You know, so kudos to us for doing that. Shout out to Terry Fontenot. Shout out to Art Smith for getting that guy out of here, man. So sky's the limit for our team right now, man. Y'all, I appreciate it. We got the Chargers this week, you know, so we'll come back on after the game, after the Chargers game. We'll chop it up. But yeah, for the next couple days, I'm gonna be giving them Ridley people hell for all that shit that they was talking, supporting Calvin Ridley and all that shit also. But yeah, I'm out of here, man. I'm gonna let y'all go. It's been real. Like, thank y'all so much for y'all time. I know this is a late night edition, but this is the first time I was able to get on and talk a little shit. Until then, y'all be good. Have a good week. Peace out.